The first question is this: how do you invest on your monthly 10% salary on shares? Assuming your 10% is 4,000, do you still invest monthly on 4,000 or only 4,000? No, there is no sense in investing monthly. You need to understand the exit time and the what? The entry time. You need some good stockbroker advice on how good stockbroker. But thank God now, I think the Nigerians they have very good constitution about anybody into stockbroking. You mess up, they finish you. But learn the entry time and also learn the exit time. I've started buying shares last year, and I took my time to buy books of shares. That bookshop, you know me very well. Set the money aside. In stockbrokers, they have accounts. They can open an account for you. That 10%, if it's 4,000 naira, you go and lodge it with them. Do you understand what I'm saying? They will keep it. When is the right time to buy, they will buy. But you know that the money is no more with you. How? Is it proper for the secretary to demand for a dressing allowance since he has to go extra mile to look good? That's a very sensible question. In bank, they give you dressing allowance. Yeah. NTA, they give dressing allowance. All I can say is that secretaries, if you have a body, a professional body, union, right? You can present this, and then the union work on it. It gets into the Nigerian constitution or whatever it has to be done, and then it can be put in. Since your job demands that. But the question: who are you looking good to? Are you getting what I'm saying? Though or they say it is the ethics of your job. Are you with me? But it's quite still reasonable because you have to look very fine. But another thing is that looking fine. All right. Can you lecture us more on how we can consult a lawyer and a stockbroker before we invest on stock? I think I've said that. I don't know, maybe Mr. Chris has something to put.
Is it in the area of getting the contacts of these people or what?
Contact.
Okay. And contacts. Look around. Stockbrokers are in major towns like Kaduna, Abuja, Lagos. And also you can ask those who are already in that business. You can ask those who are already in that business, who are already investing. They will introduce you to those that are helping them. We will not intend to, there's nobody we will call now that is living everywhere in Nigeria. So it depends on where you are living.
We have it in every state capital. I think I was told that when I was to start. When you go there, they have list of registered stockbrokers and the numbers, where the office address, everything is there. So you can make a choice of which one to go and which one not to go. Nigerian Stock Exchange, they have it. If you don't know where Nigerian Stock Exchange is in your state, you can ask the central bank, or they have special listing about where it is. I hope that's okay. What happened where some share certificates will not be located? So easy. I've forgotten, but I will remind us before we close. When I bought shares from our family, from First Bank, I did it from First Bank, Access, what's the name of this? Dangote and all these people. I didn't see certificate and my money, almost million was going. So I have to cry out. I went to these people, Nigerian, I will try and get the name and let us know. They are everywhere in the state, in every state capital, and they make themselves available. In Kaduna here, I wrote to them and gave all the details. They started working on it. Along the line, I got all the shares certificates. I hope we are getting it. No, Nigeria, Nigeria certificates everything available, even my own. So, in an office where I work, we close everything every day by 6:30 to 7 daily. The rule is that my boss said we will not go except DFA goes or PS goes, so we will wait. But let me just tell you the truth. From me to you, there are some situations that should make you to begin to think of your own green field. Are you getting what I'm saying? You must have a vision. Some things happen to tell you, go. You don't belong to this place. Catch it well. Catch it well. Time is going. You can make use of that to change your status in life. I hope you are getting it. Assuming the man says you'll be closing 7:30 and he's there for 10 years. It has become part of you. Do you know what you can lose? He was talking about time. The other time, do you know what you can lose? When you spend 2 hours every 5 days of a week for 10 good years for nothing to be given. That's overdash. I think I like that slang, overdash. I hope you are getting it. If you notice the man cannot be changed, pray. And while you are praying, begin to look for what else. What else? I advised somebody 2 years ago when I did pre-retirement training. And the last year, I was looking for a car to take me to Mary. Why are you so ruffled? He said, sir, you are the reason why I'm here. What? He said, sir, you trained us. You remember what you said, the story you told us when we were doing. Wow. He said, right now, if I don't make money a day, it's 4,000. He did. He was the one, when they gave him money, he just bought a very good.
You understand? There was a journalist, for instance, if they are doing riot or war, they can send you to go and cover the event. That is the nature of your job. You either go there or do what? Do the job. If you are a guard to a governor, a guard, security guard to the governor, anywhere the governor is going, you will go with him. And if the governor is staying here, if he's going to sleep here, you will sleep outside there. That is, you are not even going to sleep in the hotel. That is the nature of your job. So that was the summary of it is that if you see that you cannot cope with the hazards of your job, you find a way, an alternative. And that alternative might be a way of God blessing you.
What about the situation where one has or is making a little effort to read and get a new qualification, and the organization finds it difficult to upgrade the person based on the current certificate? In this condition, what did you advise me to do? You didn't go. There's one thing I want you to know is that, and I think people thought the life is ended. But that situation helped me to see that there is nothing called poverty in me. It is a choice. So I learned and I had to look. I've been in teaching for long. Right now I think I'm 30 years old from grade 2. So I look and say, I'm tired of this teaching, I'm financially irrelevant. So I went back to school and I did another master's, International Relations and Diplomacy. While I was doing it, I had admission again to study peace and conflict resolution. So you could see I have 3 postgraduate degrees where I could talk. The other one has to do in this area. Besides, not in your phase of work. More than 10 periods in a week. What you need to do with the rest? There are some very fine lecturers now. You see the kind of cars they are using because they know the value of time. So your studies is meant for, let it be for general market, where you can be professional, something in secretaryship or something. Find it out. It will help you. And if you are under somewhere where they don't recognize, you see, sometimes we keep quiet. That is why I tell in my book to many people that if you are poor, try something to know people. The lab scientist is medical life. And if you went for lab to become a lab scientist, when they are downsizing, you are the #1 person to be removed because you have no relevance to that. Now listen, one of the reasons why people are downsized or they have to go is irrelevant to the position. We didn't study. I hope you are getting what I'm saying. I'm supposed to be in Kefi. Last week I was in a visit. I'm supposed to be in Kefi, but that was not my area. The professor said, can you help me teaching this English? No. I said, this yesa syndrome has made difficult negative effects. Are you getting what I'm saying? It's like to my work. If you don't appreciate it, well done. I'm not sick. the same department where there is maybe you study public, your human relation can help you in change. Can a man quarrel with his wife at the top? The qualities you outlined may assist in the private sector setting, but in the public sector, nepotism and discrimination reign supreme. The question here, how would a public servant get to the top using the attributes you outlined? My brother, what we are doing here is not only for the top. When I was teaching economics in, I remember 1980, one attempt to do. Don't always look, like I said at the first time, don't always look at this for it is good for this place. Let it be for many places. I hope you are getting what I'm saying. Then stop looking at one thing. Stop looking at impossibility. You see, there is a way God designed human beings. No matter how good you are, the day you start looking at bad, you will be changed to bad. That's why when he was talking about optimism, positive, think positive, very, very important. Please take your eyes away from nepotism and everything. If I'm working somewhere and I want to get the manager to get me to the top and throw his junior brother away, I know what I will do. And what is it? I give him what he wants. Are you getting what I'm saying? If you look at Dangote, most of these directors, very few are outside people. And very few are outside ladies. In fact, he couldn't keep marriage. That's the truth I want you to know. He couldn't even keep marriage because he is determined to follow a course. He puts the right people at the right place. All the people that siphon money and put their brothers there, the company and the brothers are around. Are we getting it? So we take time to make sure that we don't put our eyes on negative. All the nepotism, forget. You keep doing your work. Do the right thing. Whatever a man sow, the same he shall reap. But the truth is this, sometimes you may sow here and not reap here. Sometimes you go somewhere, you just discover the things happening. People wonder, what kind of magic did you do? We have been here for a long time. No, it is a law that has been established that is coming along with it. We are talking like this, myself and Mr. Chris. Now everybody's clapping well done for what you have said. If you see what we passed through, the day Prof said, are you really in your senses? Prof said to me last year, he said, I expected much from you, but I'm so disappointed. So I told him, I said, sir, the work you gave to me, I've done it. There was a time I fell down on my machine because of your work. Now you are telling me, so you just want, you repent. I said, and when you told me, was I looking for job? You were my student then. If you repent, there are many things about life, but there are also many answers about life. It will help us the great deal. So please take your eyes away from negative. Do your work as you're supposed to do it. Forget about all this nepotism and anything. Where they refuse to promote you, keep working on yourself, just like the gold we put in the ears. If I give you gold, some of you will throw it away. There's no looking fine. But when it passes through fire, when it comes out, that's the time you see a woman telling you, if you don't buy gold for me, no Christmas gold, no love, no, I won't even look at you. Are you getting what I'm saying? But when gold was gold, so please you can have that one. The last question I have for you is share certificate given by the same company through IPO and by way of right share. All those share questions, you want to answer them. So that is, you have share certificate and you have some you bought through the secondary market. How do you consolidate it? The first step, those ones that have share certificate, you have to take it to the registrar through your stockbroker for them to verify the signatures. After verifying the signatures, they will put it in CSS pool. That is, they will transfer it to your account with CSS, where it will now be not in certificate form again. Do you understand? So by so doing, you have consolidated it with those that you bought through the secondary market. Those you buy through the secondary market on the floor do not come with certificate. They're already in your CSS. So the other one is you have to change it first by verifying your signature. And at times it can take time because when you send your signature, they can say it's irregular and so forth. These papers have daily stock market position. You understand?
Daily stock market.